What's up, fam, friends? Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a minute. At least be consistent with once a week. Want to deliver some value, things I've learned. Obviously, things have changed in the market every single day that we actually see something. It's just always something new. That's the one thing about this sector is just inundated with fast news, something that's shocking, that's going to actually always some kind of new innovation. That's what I love about this market. This is why we have the channel, because we're learning from each other. No one's an expert right here. No one's trying to come fess or proclaim themselves to be. We're all just students in this game. Hope you guys are doing well. BTC kind of stagnant, obviously at 46,000. We kind of know that. People consider this to be a stagnant bull trap, like the majority of people are calling it a dead cat bounce. We don't believe that. We think it's still bullish. A lot of on-chain activity, Glassnode analytics, look it up, think it's cool. A lot of wallets are actually that are older, still in the market. As you can see, this is a little bit of my little list I like to compile of that includes, I added XRP to this system. That's what I want to talk a little bit today. Obviously, Marlin Pond, can discuss a little bit today. I want to add a little bit of sprinkle of salt when it comes to what's going on in the world of Pond. They actually recently, let me just start with that. They had obviously a little bit stagnant. It went to up 11 cents. We were just so ready for it to go and skyrocket to the moon. It did touch 11 cents, actually 12 cents, if I'm not mistaken, a little bit over the weekend, unfortunately, but it's been stagnant, as you can see. 8 cents, tinkering with my heart. That's so much invested into it. So I'm still staking. Please keep staking if you can. If you're staking, you actually earn pretty damn good. It's actually up to some of the clusters, so they call it. You're a delegator in a cluster. It's up to like 80, 90%. I know the more that you have, the less that you get. So the more that's in the pool, the less that you get. That's like anything else. You're gonna get less APY, but you can earn up to 30 to 40%. I'm earning close to 1,000 pound a day now, I believe, which is pretty damn good. It was at 800. It's been gaining up a little bit more. I think it's because more people are pulling out of staking and maybe actually going to other clusters or delegating elsewhere. And like I said, again, they just released a proposal recently, which I think it's founding of necessary regard, because you actually, at one point, to undelegate basically your bag, it took up to, believe it or not, 30 days to undelegate your bag, which I get it. They're solving one issue with, with too many people be able to rush out with a small project with this market cap. Remember, the market cap for this guy right here, look it up if you want, $60 million. This is why this is a gem. It's actually not 30 days anymore. It just got voted into 7 days, which I think is really good. It was, imagine 30 days, you're gonna have to wait for your bag to actually be undelegated because of the liquidity. I mean, it makes sense, right? Drops the price. It makes basically funding of the project in itself not real liquid, which is bad, right? That actually counteracts the price because it actually affects supply. It's easy, simple tokenomics, but they're switching it to 7 days, which I think is good. I should be on voting. I should transfer some of it to MPON and be part of this governance voting. I have more than enough to do a couple votes. I actually, in this case, I'm glad I got voted. I mean, look at overwhelmingly 250.90 MPON. MPON, if you know, one MPON is 1 million pond. As you can see, the people have spoken. Pond, please fix it. I never thought you guys should have an issue with it, because the fact that 7 days is not bad. 7 days is a lot of time still. I don't think it's going to affect the liquidity. If there is an issue, if that was their thought process, please let me know. Please, Pond marketing team, let me know how we could help. Our community actually just wants to do something. You should have ambassadors or some sort like that, or advisors to market for you. Such an amazing project, amazing fundamentals. People are hardcore and diehard Pond fans on Twitter. Check them out. We're on the Telegram. We're begging you to actually do things. I know you guys are busy in the lab, office space. I'm just joking, working hard diligently, but give a little shout out. Marlin to $1, as we actually explained, and we're holding on strong. Marlin to $1. That's what we're all playing for. One day, I know they're gonna have some releases and updates. I know they have that partnership. It's coming. On to another project I thought was Floki. I knew about this gem. Told one of my close friends about it. I'm glad he actually able to cash that bag. Great project. Deflationary. That's the word of the day that this project actually invokes. I think that's amazing. They have a really good solidified partnerships too. They partnership with Elon Musk Foundation, which is kind of cool. I believe it's Elon's cousin or brother. I want to say brother that the partnership's with. Great marketing, a lot of following. This project is going nothing but up. I believe the market cap, it's online. It's not really on CoinMarketCap, but it's on the hundreds of millions of dollars. I want to say it's 120. As you can see it here, it's not. Let me go to my little guy right here. It's not listed right here, but look at that, 360% gains. I've actually been in it. I've already 6x my portfolio. And I wish I would have put a lot more. I thought about it too. It's one of those things that you actually initially thought that it's a good project. It's low market cap. It's going to catch on to some sort like that. It kind of follows that meme kind of aspect, but really has tokenomics. Is that kind of like that gap? You know what I mean? That, or that bridge. I'm going to say more of a bridge than a gap, because it's bridging two aspects of tokenomics and also kind of that meme nostalgic feel to it. Because everybody thinks it's like it's low price. They can gather as much as they can, a lot, high quantity for very little price. And there's more upside than downside. There's no ripples here. The team is strong. If you actually look into it, actually follow one of the guys on Facebook. And he's actually, I know it's just Facebook. Facebook, we all have fake friends, right? Friends of friends and people won't even talk to. And I get that too. But one of the team members is on there. His name is Mario. Cool guy. I follow. I actually follow him. He does lives. Look in the click on the Hall of Fame. You see their project as far as what they have in here. It's Dex Hop right here. Really good guy. You can follow him on Facebook. Not trying to give him a shout out or nothing like that, but just letting you know that solid team right here. Solid tokenomics. They really actually mean well. I mean, with a purpose. Doing something with this project, which I think is really good. You don't see that a lot of these days. Everybody's looking for the quick buck. That's why I lease all these rug pulls. Like I said, again, you want tokenomics, you want something to be catchy, which is marketing pond. Learn from these people. Marketing. This is exactly what it is. I don't care. It's funny. If you look at that, as far as the top 10, even in the top 10, the reason that they're in the top 10 is not really because of products, even though they're all businesses. Every single crypto is a business, right? I mean, the majority, right? All of them, some of them are obviously, but they're businesses, right? Even the top 10 is all marketing. Cardano didn't have a product release of nothing, but they have great marketing, great team, tokenomics. You know what I mean? They laid out a roadmap, a plan, they did AMAs. Where's Marlin Pond's AMAs? Or a chain, another project that they have done many AMAs, they have done hackathons, they sponsored events. I mean, utilizing capital, realizing that there's a marketing need, because that's how you get the word out there. That's how people realize the project. That's how people want to be on board. And that's the aspect of it, is bridging people on board into a project, and it's going to take off, right? And then the more it takes off, the more valuation, the more money they can raise. They can actually, FTX, look them up, look what they're doing. They're raising capital right now, like a legitimate company. How cool is that? They're raising capital, raised $400 million of recent regard. Just a little bit of tidbit of advice coming from I know a small YouTuber that doesn't know anything. I get it. Anyway, another thing I saw today was also NFTs. Obviously, we know those craze. Look at the Floki. I forgot to mention it. It's got up, skyrocketed. It's not over. Has massive potential. This is going to be a $1 billion valuation. Not even a question. It's just a matter of time. One more thing too, I thought it was kind of cool. One of the biggest whales I just heard today from Shiba actually dropped the market cap legitimately. All their bags, all their holdings have gone into Floki. Kind of cool. Maybe that's a reason why it went up today, but good project. Dolce coming into the NFTs, man, who said this was not going to take off, right? I still think there's a bubble. I think it's partly going to crash. NFTs aren't going anywhere. Don't get me wrong. I'm just thinking more of a bubble for the asset price because there's not really a way to allocate how much is what. It's all speculative right now. I know every market's kind of speculative. Don't want to go into that aspect of it, but at least there's not much of a floor, right? You can't really calculate the floor. The only way you calculate for NFTs is when someone previously sells. I want to get more into that. I'm not good. I'm a student to this. Can I say it one more time again? Still learning. Had a couple, created a couple before. Yeah, that's all I got to say. But hey, Dolce's getting into it, right? I was gonna see these high-end brands. I can't wait for Louis to get involved in it, which I think they might already be talking about, if I'm not mistaken. But some other news, which I like, being the lawyer that I am, and I'm going to be a licensed bar card attorney. Obviously, I want to get more into blockchain. That's my goal and anything else. And besides, obviously, this channel, a little bit of law school with me already, 30 year has already of studies, is this is actually blockchain technology is actually being utilized in the court system in Asia. I can't wait for this to catch on in the US. It's much needed. How archaic is the court system? If you think about it, has anything changed in the past 200 years, 100 years, 50 years? It hasn't. It's archaic. Just like our banking system, just like the ACH system that's been in existence since the 70s. It takes 3 days to transfer money. Blockchain, we can do this instantly, right? This needs to be solved in the courtroom. I think this is what's missing in basically merging blockchain technology with crypto is use case. People talk about all the time. I can't go to the store and actually buy my Starbucks with, actually you can with Bitcoin in certain places, but you can't go to any Starbucks and buy your cup of coffee, cup of Joe with crypto. But this being a use case, it's amazing. Just like VeChain's doing supply chain, which I think is amazing and phenomenal, and I hope they're actually doing more with it. Just as I just saw, VeChain's doing the supply chain issue, we're actually solving blockchain technology and the utilization of the court system. And how they're doing it is amazing. It's for actual, the reason they're doing it is for evidence, for submitting evidence. COVID exposed all of that. I mean, even in California, they stopped the court systems. Cases were not actually even being seen because the fact that they could not physically go into court. Obviously, Zoom changed the majority of that. But one thing missing that was an issue was evidence. How do you deliver evidence, right? You got to actually deliver evidence through the mail, drop it off. Hopefully it gets there, right? Nope, not anymore. Blockchain technology solves all that. You can submit it online, submit it through the blockchain. And guess one thing that it does that all those other aspects of delivering in the mail, dropping it off, handing it to somebody doesn't do? Tampering with evidence, right? Because one thing that blockchain technology does is it records it, makes it immutable, and makes it trustless. Doesn't need anybody to act. It's permissionless, right? In that aspect of it. And you record every aspect of who had touched the evidence in that system because of the ledger. How cool is that? That's really, I see blockchain technology going. This is pre-internet right now before our eyes. You know what I mean? If someone having use case of actually being able to search for something online through AOL, right? This is it right here. I believe it. Much needed. It's quicker. It's efficient. It solves a problem that has been going wrong for years, and that's tampering with evidence, right? How many cases actually been dismissed because of tampering evidence, cases being lost, families that were wronged in civil suit are actually unable to collect. It's here. It's coming. It's a revolution right here. Blockchain technology. Check it out if you can. Article was in forecast. I love it. This is the things that we want to see. You know what I mean? As lovers of this technology and the system is adoption like this. China has been doing it. Hong Kong, obviously, as well. Firms have been doing it. They're really ahead of it. I really wish we as the US, and I mean, obviously every court has its own state courts as far as utilization and adopt this quickly because it's needed. It's solving a huge problem. And I can't wait for whatever company to start this adoption. It doesn't really mention exactly who had done it, but like I said, again, it's just the frame that there actually some company has been using it and they've been working with an entity, a regulator, to actually get this going, which I think is kind of cool. I totally see this going to be forecasted, but anyway, just want to show you guys, give you guys a little bit of insight to where the adoption is going. Wanted to record this video. It's been going on for too long. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see more cases like this go on, because this is going to be game changing for the rest of us. Hope you're doing well. Like, comment, tell me what you guys are working on or what you guys are trying to do. Hackathon is going on in Solana. Thought that was kind of cool too. Well, I should actually talk more about that. Wish I had a little bit more time. Trying to make these videos, videos are too long, but Solana too, they're having a hackathon. That was a supposedly major release that they were having. Everybody was talking about burning Solana to make it deflationary and all this other crap to prevent inflation, you know that. But anyway, hope you guys do well. Hop on that Marlin train, get some Floki, get some bags, invest in this market. Everybody says non-financial advice, but we're all adults here. Let's get them bags. Love you guys. Hope you guys are doing well.